Oh God, people are watching. No, you're not supposed to know about this. I'm just trying it out. I don't really know if this live streaming on YouTube is going to be better than Twitch. I suspect it is. Um, but if you're watching, say something in the chat window so that, I know somebody's there. Let's go to Molten Core real quick and kill some bosses. Bosses. Everybody's all repaired. But I mean, it's a ways down into Molten Core. I really don't know why people would watch streams like this. I guess I don't get it. But I'm gonna go into Molten Core and kill bosses with my 40 tunes. So I'm by myself right now. I invited one other guy, but he didn't want to come. He wants to go do Nax. And we'll go do Nax later, but for now, I'm just going to stream. I'm going to stream. Yeah, this could get really ugly really fast. I'm not sure, but sometimes I'm all right on. Is that a guy doing? Oh my gosh. I think a guy is telling me he's using my stuff. Because that would be just absolutely the best. Some guy just said, "Hey, I just cleared Ragefire Chasm with no gear." And I'm assuming he's talking about boxing it, right? Because I did put up that Run Dead Mines Naked video to show people that, yeah, using this system, you can 5-box and run dead mines with no gear at all and kill bosses. So I showed a couple of. So he's like, oh yeah, his wife is running with him, so he's 4-boxing. So that's brilliant, man. That is brilliant. I love that. So let me tell this guy I'm streaming on YouTube. But yeah, so I am trying this YouTube thing out. I want to know, how good the stream looks, whether you can hear me, how utterly boring everything is, and by the way, the trick to going through this door. There's a trick when you're multi-boxing. There's little multi-boxing gotchas everywhere, but one of the multi-boxing gotchas is that when you go through that door, your guys will disconnect because of some sort of server lag issue, some transition lag issue. Anyway, if you simply get off your mount before you hit the steel flooring, you will never disconnect. Your 40 guys will stay with you, like my 40 guys are doing. Always, by the way, walk down the chain when you're starting out 40 boxing. Never try to do the shortcut jumps down to Molten Core, because inevitably somebody will fall in the lava and will have to run back because you can't quite res him because he's under the ledge or whatever. And because of that, you will take much longer to get down into Molten Core than you ever would have taken if you would just run down the chain like Todd told you. So I still haven't found a reliable way to get 40 multi-boxers down to Molten Core faster by jumping. I've found ways, all right? They're not reliable. One time I got them all down. It's not reliable. And so much more important than saving a few seconds is reliability. Make the main tank window back bigger. All right, that I will do. Bigger. Yeah. I should just stream the main tank window, but I could just stream the main tank window. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, but a couple guys didn't actually click in. Now, clicking on quest givers, like the guy who lets you into Molten Core, that's another thing that trips you up when you're multi-boxing. Clicking on quest givers is very tricky until you know the trick. And the trick is you all have to set the exact same view. And I set my view whenever I hit that Alt 4 button to follow. One of the things that Alt 4 button does is set view 2. And view 2 is saved in a file that I copy to every one of my guys. Every one of my guys has the same set view file. Can I invite Q to next? Yeah, sure. But so anyway, so you can actually, there are tools in WoW to set up your set view. Oh wow, did everybody just follow me over here? Okay, that was not swave. That was poor. That's alright. This is just gonna be sloppy for a second. No one will die. But let me see if I can set up everybody better. I'm gonna make everybody follow, then have the tanks turn these guys around by microing the tanks. There you go, they're turned around. Uh-oh. Somebody's running into the lava. Oh, okay. That was a fake run. When you're multi-boxing, sometimes people will appear to run off into the distance, and it's not true. Sometimes people will appear to run off into the distance, and it's very true. And you really want to stop that from happening. You can stop that from happening by hitting the down arrow real quick and have everybody back up a little. Oftentimes you can save it that way. So yeah, this was a really bad setup for this poll, but as you can see, no one died. Let's put our DPS up. You don't want to look at my DPS right now because that was a bad setup. Usually I can top 6,000 DPS on those two guys, but only 3,300 that time. Alright, let's do more trash. This is the only problem with Molten Core. You got to do a lot of trash, even if you've killed a boss. Like I killed Lucifron in here already. So I'm one boss in. And I want to go back in and kill Magmadar and Gehennas and Garr and all that. But, yeah. Let me see if I can get this over here. So, just in case anybody live chats me. Oh, hello. We should probably kill those lava spawns. Did I back the hunters up with the T key? I'm not sure because, you know, these bodies hang around a while and some of my guys are pretty short. I'm going to back the hunters up far enough where I can see them. Oh, look at them. Look at them go back there. Alright. This one I'm going to show off my crowd control skills. I'm crowd controlling the Fire Lord back there. Watch what happens. Yeah, that's right. That's right. One of my warlocks said, "Oh, you thought you were going to attack us?" No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Let's pull the crowd control off him with the F6 key, though. Most of the time, what I'm doing here is just hitting the 2 key, spamming the 2 key, single target attack. And now we're going to wait for this fire to get in. Meanwhile, I'll call my rogues up with 1. Call my other tanks up with Alt 5. And I flows out of monocitrine. And we're gonna hit the 3 button as soon as he spawns. It'll lava spawn, and 3 button will pop blade, flurry, and other multiple target things. And I accidentally hit it early anyway, so go-wee. Yeah, and you know what? You can actually farm this. You can farm this stuff with much less than 40 people. You can come in here if you have good gear. You can farm Molten Core trash with 10 people. No problem. 10 people, buddy. Let's put some of my people up so that we see what's going on here. 1, 2, 3. I still haven't figured out how to put these widgets up, you know, programmatically. Let's go after it. I'm going to skip those other two lava giants. So I'm opening with Alt here so that we get a good amount of threat. And now I'm hitting the 3 key. And notice I'm not even backing the hunters up because I do not want those lava giants involved here. So we're going to kill them with Mongoose Bite and what's the other one? Cobra Sting. What's that other hunter melee? Cobra Attack, Cobra Sting, Mongoose Bite. I don't know. Somebody say something in live chat, damn it. I see nothing in the live chat. Oh my gosh. Am I missing all the live chat? Nope. I'm really not advertising this stream, so if you happen to be on it, it's completely by accident. And there's going to be a Surger coming here pretty soon, and here he comes. Let's finish this Annihilator off fast. Alright, forget it. We're going to CC that Surger. Kill the Annihilator, jeez. Everybody's all turned around and backwards, and that's because they're turned around and backwards, they're not shooting, so there you go. Alright, see how safe the crowd control stuff makes farming and running trash. It's very safe. By the way, we're going to use that crowd control to do Garr in a little while. Surger. The only problem with Surgers is they knock back. So you got to keep regathering your people. They can actually knock you over into the lava, and I'm constantly looking left and right at the two monitors. I'm using 3 computers. I'm looking left and right at the 2 monitors to make sure people haven't fallen into the lava. People can accidentally run themselves into the lava. Oh, somebody's dead. Shama Quattro. What you doing, dying? So everything I'm doing here is bone stock. This is just the exact add-ons I'm using, the exact add-on I wrote. You could download this. It positions all these macros and keybinds exactly the way I use mine. There is no live chat open on YouTube. Weird. And it says enable live chat. It says enable slow mode. It says automatically block spam messages. I think it's up. I think you just have to click something to see it. But Joker Tank, you are really being helpful today, especially since you actually used my stuff to clear Rage 5 Chasm with your wife. Yeah! That's a good wife. Hella good wife. Really want wives to play Molten Core. You really want wives to play WoW with you. Unless you ignore your kids, and then you're very bad parents. You suck. So we kind of did too, and we were bad parents. And sorry, kids, we were bad parents. I blame your mom. I blame your mom. She played way more than me. So it's all my fault, but I blame your mom. We square on that? Right on. We lost some buffs with that death. And I'm not killing the... No one wants to see that crap. Am I going to go right to Gehennas? I think I'm going to go right to Gehennas. Because you know why? I don't want to do the imps. My gosh, those imps are annoying. The imps are an iffy proposition every time, and I just don't feel like dealing with it right now. Oh, 2 lava spawns. That's poor. And we're going to have a... oh, 3 lava spawns. Hello. This is actually going fairly bad. I'm going to put a tank on that guy. Let's kill this Fire Lord. And let's kill that lava spawn back there. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of lava spawns now. So let's AoE them down. I don't think we need to AoE them down, actually. We got a tank on... We got a tank on that dog, so... I'll micro my tanks a little bit. Microing my tanks means I go through the trouble of actually hand moving my tanks so that they're facing whatever away from the raid. You can see. So you can see that. Oh, turn around, doggy. You don't want the doggy facing the raid. Doggy facing raid, bad. You can see that. Okay, that was a crappy pull. Annihilator and Fire Lord, and the doggy came and joined. And because of my setup, my scripts, everything that goes into how you drive a raid with 5-minute multi-boxing, nobody died. Nobody even came close to dying. And it wasn't an endless fight, even though 4 lava spawns popped. We didn't have any issues. So we just responded calmly, used our off-tanking ability, assigned an off-tank to the lava dog, and everything was good. Off-tank assignment, by the way, happens with... see, that guy was running off into the distance. For real. That rogue was running off in the distance for real. I saw him run off. It's just a lag multi-boxing thing. It happens less on faster computers. It happens more on slower computers, but you know, I have fast computers and it still happens to me. So... yeah, drain life on those, drain souls on those guys. So you gotta watch out for that stuff. Let's assign a tank to that guy, and we'll kill that guy. And we're gonna back the hunters way, 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 way up. And I'm microing the tanks to... where am I putting the tanks? I want the tanks over here. Yeah, we're way, way past our... I have no idea what's going on. Don't let your raid follow you while you're setting up a battle. Just always hit the down arrow so your raid stops following you. You use the 1 key to make your rogues follow, and the Alt-5 key to make your tanks follow. And just make sure that your raid is... They should be facing the action, but not standing on you. Especially for Molten Destroyers. Standing on you is a bad thing. And a few of my hunters are way too close, and they're not doing anything. Oh, look, he got knocked back so far. He's doing something now. Yay! Let's get these buffs out of the way. See, that guy. That guy was knocked back so far, he started doing stuff. Oh, slow DPS. Don't look at the DPS. Don't look at the DPS. But that was mostly because, you know, sloppy positioning, and I accidentally proxy pulled when I was trying to set up my main tank. And we are going to... Oh, I almost assumed Gehennas was already dead, because so often I'm in Molten Core and Gehennas is already dead, and I just about just walked into Gehennas. That would have been insta-wipe. But we're going to kill Gehennas right now, so I'll show you guys how I do it. Kill that freaking lava spawn. Die. It's really good when you're doing Gehennas to clear everything in this area, including these horrible Molten Core guys, the lava giants. Clear them too. One time I was doing Gehennas, and I was doing really well. I was doing everything right, and one of my guys you know, accidentally multi-box ran over to these guys and wiped me, and it was the wipe that didn't have to be. And so I cleared these guys now first. We'll get a Fire Lord over there. I'm gonna actually crowd control that Fire Lord. And I'm really actually doing try hard to get my tanks over here and get the Molten Giants off your raid. I mean, the Molten Giants aren't as bad, but they're still bad. They'll still knock your raid around, but really, the Fire Lords are bad. Not the Fire Lords. The Molten Destroyers are bad. All right. So if you want live chat, you have to actually sign into YouTube. Yes, that is true. You don't get live chat if you're not even signed in. So, oh, look at that. He's actually saying something. All right, so live chat is working. Let's kill this Fire Lord. And we'll back the hunters up to do it. Oh man, I hit 3. The 3 button is multi-target, and what the 3 button does is it actually spams, it actually starts Blade Flurry. You don't want to hit it until the lava spawn comes out, because then you waste most of your Blade Flurry. But Blade Flurry is amazing when you're attacking more than one target. And you definitely want to keep Blade Flurry in mind at all times when you have multiple target possibilities. Oops, that's backup healers. My Y button's programmed to backup healers. Oh, I wasn't even in range of my bow. Thought I was pulling, but I wasn't pulling. Bam, bam, bam. Slam him. Okay, I've been meaning to take Curse of Agony out of my rotation because my coach said I'm a retard for using it, so I need to take all the retard for using crap out of my rotation and skills. I know WoW basically through let's pull these guys quick before the dog comes. I don't know if I can pull these before the dog comes. Oh, we might get a dog anyway. Yeah, the thing is, I know WoW from, not so much from vanilla, because it's so long ago, but from other expansions, right? More recent expansions. So a lot of times I get the stuff wrong simply because my knowledge is out of date, or I didn't even know vanilla that deep at the time. So you know, there are things about vanilla, like I never knew that the vanilla WoW taunt was not just move your guy to the top of the threat list. It doesn't work that way. It moves your guy to the top of the threat list temporarily. So you have like 10 seconds to get yourself the rest of the way to the top of the threat list. All right, F6 that guy. Take off the crowd control. And get ready. Oh, somebody's summoning their Warlock pet. How nice. Let's back the hunters up a little bit more. Seems like he's getting bombed by our guys. I did get Frostbolt 11 today. Myself in AQ20, very proud. Woohoo! I'm gearing my guys up, multi-boxing. Period. That's what's happening. Okay, we do have to kill this lava dog that pats around here. Otherwise, it's over. We can't kill Gehennas with that lava dog up. So, at the very least, I'm going to give you guys Gehennas tonight in this test. And see if this YouTube streaming thing works. Ah, man, and I hit Alt 4. Stupid Todd. Not Alt 4, stupid. Yeah, really? So, you got to tell me what's good about live streaming, because, you know, I'll be totally honest. I don't watch live streams. I don't know why people watch live streams. So I never really warmed up to them, and I really don't know. Ooh, Arcanist Bindings. Actually, you know what? That's a big deal. I really don't know what people want out of them, so I think I can do better with them if I know more about what people want out of them. Let me skin this doggy. I've got like, I don't know, 60 lava leather, core leather. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I think somebody wanted some of it. Maybe my coach wanted some of it. I'm gonna actually just pull this fire lord and pull this fire lord and CC the other two guys. Notice I hit the F1 key once for each of those guys. Yeah, dude, if you have my scripts, you can do that shit. Yeah, well, you want my real reactions to things. Wait till I start wiping. Then you'll get some real reactions. Oh my gosh. I do hate wiping so much. I have a whole directory full of videos. Most of them are wipes that never get posted. And I'm just wondering, you know, what should I do with those? Should I post my wipes? I'm not so sure. I don't know if that's what people want to watch. I don't know if I really want to show them because they're kind of embarrassing, but I just, yeah, I don't know what to do there, whether I should post my wipes or what. Someone was telling me, well, we like unexpectedly bad wipes, like, you know, when you get insta-wiped in a moment. Those can be really funny. And I have some of those. I do have some of those. Insta-wiped in a moment. Let's take the crowd control off that guy with F6. And we're going to hold the Alt key down so only tanks are swinging when he comes back, when he comes out. And then we let go of the Alt key so everybody starts shooting. And the hunters are Raptor Strike, Mongoose Bite. That's what it is. Raptor Strike, Mongoose Bite. Get over here, sucker. Bam! And that's how you do that very hard pull. The two post them so we can learn from your mistakes. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So, all right, I hear my family arriving. They just went mini golfing, and I didn't because I'm a loser who stays and plays WoW. But you know what? They're arriving in the car that I worked on today. And we got that car running so good. That carb is tuned so well, and the car now, you can now start it. It's a 1963 car, and you can start it without touching the accelerator. And for old cars, that's a thing. If you can start a car without touching the accelerator, that's a thing. That means you got it on point and totally tuned perfectly. You know what? I actually don't like this guy either. I don't want to see anybody, man. When I turn my head around, I don't want to see anybody. I want this place clear. So, we're going to make it clear.
We're back.
Yo, how'd it go golfing?
Hilarious.
Hilarious? Oh, all right.
Dalton was concerned that we would hit his ball while we were golfing, so we started putting a quarter
He
down.
did. He used the quarter method. Wow. The car drove great? Yeah. Define drive great. Give me more. Give me more. The shifting was smoother. Did you try any high stall launches?
No.
All right.
No, I never lied.
Got to do those high stall launches, sucker.
No, launch when I read the bottom.
All right. So how you do Gehennas with my system is you assign off-tank targets. So Fury Swaps is going to be tanking that guy. Cupcake's going to be tanking Gehennas. and Komal is going to tank that guy. And I, Eversmile, am going to stay in this area, and we're going to kill that purple diamond flamewalker. Now, Cupcake goes over here to start the battle. Savvy? He's going to go over here. He's going to try and pull Gehennas around this corner. Maraza, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Kashmi, this priest who I'm running over next to Cupcake, the benediction priest, is Cupcake's dedicated healer. So he is actually going to run over to where Cupcake's going to run, and he's going to heal him when he gets there. Now, since Gehennas drops a curse, there is a guy, a mage, who is assigned to decurse Cupcakes. It's all in the scripts. He knows when we're doing Gehennas, and when we're doing Gehennas, not only does he decurse Cupcakes and everybody in the area, he decurses Kashmi, the healer. He follows Kashmi around for the whole fight, so Kashmi can dodge out of Rain of Fire. Now, how do I dodge out of Rain of Fire? Well, very simple. I actually use the strafe buttons for everybody but my tanks. Look at that. Look at that. When I strafe, everybody but tanks strafe. So the tanks can stay still while your raid dodges out of Rain of Fire. Wow, dude. How did you do that, Todd? How did you do that? I unprogrammed the strafe buttons on the tanks. And HotKeyNet shares strafe on all accounts. So that's how we do it. Let's move the bears forward a little bit so that they taunt their guys. And the real key here is at the beginning to get Cupcakes to get Gehennas fast, and keep them separated as early as possible. I'm actually going to move over here a little bit. And my guys will, I'm going to bring the rogues up. My guys will pick up those worms as fast as possible and start just launching in on them. So you open with Alt 2, and look at that, freaking Gehennas. And Gehennas is, I know he's going to drop a Rain of Fire. Now my guys got to dodge early. And I don't like my guys having to dodge early like that. But everybody's in position. The Flame Wakers are dying. Flame Waker. For the longest time, I thought they were named Flame Walker. And, yeah, I had misspelled their name, so none of my crap was working. So, and there you go. And that's half the battle right there, just getting the Flame Wakers dead. And then you come over here, and you have the melee come up. Sorry, I didn't see that. Whatever that was, I did not see it. And then you really watch these windows, these background windows now. It's all watching the background guys and dodging the Rain of Fire. And go ahead and hit Burst at this point. And burst Gehennas down. There's a Rain of Fire, and we're dodging right out of it. And everybody's bursting up a storm. And we're going to dodge left next time. Oh. I normally don't move Kashmi out of Rain of Fire because she's such a good healer that, look, he deked me there. I thought Rain of Fire was on my back row, and it wasn't. Oh, look at that. Kashmi did not survive. That sucks. All right. Let's get out of this Rain of Fire. And now I think my healers are a bit too far back. So I'm going to move healers up here. One of my healers just ran off in the other direction. I'm going to stop him. Oh! Gehennas is already defeated. Hello! That was easy! How was that so easy? I must be really good now. Let's see what Joker. What was it you said earlier? Sorry, didn't get a chance to read it while we were fighting. So if you said something to me, are you planning multi-box on the classic? Yeah, I'm planning multi-box on classic. WoW if they are free to play, but only if they are free to play. I'm not going to be investing, you know, what is it, 40, $600 a month in server fees. Okay, here's what we got. We got some Gloves of Prophecy. We got some Giant Stalker Boots. So, hey, I got my plus 30 healing enchant. So those Gloves of Prophecy, they're going to come in handy. Although I think we might be... Well, I was going to say I think we might be Gloved of Prophesied out. But I see we still have some Gloves of Prophecy to lay on. So this one's going to grab the Gloves of Prophecy and put them on. I'm really bad about not putting stuff on. So, and as far as my hunters go, who needs Giant Stalker Boots? Giant Stalker Boots. He don't have. He do have. He do have. He do have. Okay, so only Olympic doesn't seem to have Giant Stalker Boots. So I will give him the Giant Stalker Boots and put them on right now. Giant Stalker! Whoa, he had purple boots already, though. What did he have? No, he had blood drenched foot pads. Okay. No, we're going to go with the Giant Stalker. I just want everybody wearing T8, T1, T8. I wish they were T8. And there you have it. And we can quench this. We can douse this rune. Because I have the rune dousing stuff. How come it won't douse? I'm dousing. What am I doing wrong? You just click on it? Is he doing something? Is it doused? I don't think it's doused. I've never done this before, so I really don't know what to do. I don't think it's doused, but I have the aqua quintessence. Dude, I don't know. This is... Yo, Eli, what am I doing wrong? I'm trying to douse this rune thing. Oh, have you self-leveled up 40 characters? No, I leveled 40 characters. And a lot more. Golly, this is not cool. How do I do this? Why am I doing this? I can just talk into the freaking mic. Okay. My shit is all retarded, dude. Yeah, I leveled all my characters myself, with the exception of 3. You can actually buy level 60 characters on this server, but I'm donate for level 60 characters on this server. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. What's up? Do you have to leave raid? You don't have to leave raid, do you? That would be really stupid. But yeah. Maybe you have to do Magmadars first. You have to do them in order. Yeah, you do have to. You can donate and get not only level 60 tunes. You can donate and get, you know, some T1 gear or some AQ20 gear. You can get some nice gear. You can't get the best gear. It's not totally pay to win. You can't get the best gear. So I'm too cheap to do any of that. All the gear you see on my guys, I got myself, or I could get myself. Like, for example, the Karaji Manslayer. Got it myself. This shield. Even though it was a donated shield, I could now get Aegis of the Blood God myself. So, I draw an important distinction there. I'm gonna make an off tank on this one. Shift 1 to feign death because my off tanks aren't tanking. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I better solve that quick. That off tank stuff has to work for Garr. We'll go do Garr right now because there's not a whole ton of things to kill before we get to Garr. And not only did I level up 40 characters, I actually got them enough rep to go into Nax. 40 characters of Nax. And let me tell you, man, that is running a lot of Stratholme. So I was throwing up because you got to get honored with Argent Dawn on each of those tunes in order to make that happen. So one thing you can do to make these Annihilator pulls a lot easier is just open up with Alt. The Alt button in my scripts simply says everybody DPS out. Only tanks get to swing. And if you open up with Alt like that, the battles are much more stable. And yeah, this time I didn't even quite do it right. I actually let the Warlocks, I clicked once the 2 key and let the Warlocks dot them up before I hit the Alt button. That's alright. I didn't lose aggro on any of them, so booyah. Alright, let's see what's going on with these tank assignments. Okay, he seemed to take assignment. All the add-ons, yeah, there is a base download down at the bottom that has everything. But you don't want to use that without also downloading the latest add-on files only and just extracting it over the full download. So basically you do the full download once, then you download the latest, and you're good to go. You've got everything I'm using right now, except I fixed a few things today. So you don't have those fixes I made today, especially on the mage water. Drinking and buffing up and drinking, the mages just take forever to get their mana because they make too much water. I changed that today, and it seems the changes seem to be good. Oh man. Okay, let's pull this doggy. Don't call them doggies, dude. This is a man's game. That's a man's game, man. Yeah, I should buff some more. Looks like some of the Warlocks lost their pets in that epic battle against Gehennas, which I did not record, by the way. I usually record all my bosses, but you guys got to see this stream, and you guys are going to be the only ones seeing it. Get back here. Get back here, other dog. There's 2 dogs. I'm going to microwave these guys. It's really good to face the dogs away from your raid. And so what you do is you micromanage by moving your mouse into your other tank windows and using the 2-button move thing to just move your tanks around. Look at that. 2 dogs like they were nothing. I challenge you to go in on a pug, get 2 dogs, and not be at least a little stressed about it. But why would you pug when you have your own 40 best friends to run with you? We're going to crowd control the ones we can crowd control. And we're going to kill the big guys. Well, let's buff up a little bit more. Buff and drink, buff and drink, buff and drink. And anyway, I need more Alcohol. My WoW runs on alcohol. Eli, can I get a blue moon? Thank you, bro. Look on the bottom shelf way back. College was not the best 5 years of my life. Oh man, Peter, thanks, bro. Thank you. I don't know why that's true, but I'm glad you do. Let's proxy pull these guys. And those guys are going to get... Probably should have assigned off tanks to these guys, but whatever. We're going to... This pull is brought to you by Blue Moon. I get $50 every time I say that. Oh, you saw all the Blue Moons down at the bottom? How'd that make you feel? I love it when I think I'm out of beer and I look at the bottom of the refrigerator and there's beer. Such a great moment. I'll take that all the time. Damn, this guy, this Molten Destroyer does not want to stick to Eversmile. Eversmile's getting a little bit embarrassed by this. Maybe, I don't know what was going on there, but that was not pro. That was not pro Eversmile. Eversmile is my guy. He is the guy who gets the loot if there's loot to get. And I actually have a live character in WoW Live who's a 60 twink, named Eversmile, has everything, legendary, huge achievement list, and this Eversmile is meant to model him. So let's pull these Annihilators. I'm going to pull both of these Annihilators out of CC. And I was a little slow on that one. That's all right. You can see my hunters back there doing their jobs, being good soldiers. And somebody, Trace. Trace is pulling like a tank. Freaking Elemental Shaman. What is up? Stop pulling, Trace. Trace, did you just pull again? Yes, he did. Elemental Shaman, crazy man. He's not even on the top of the DPS list. He's down at number 7. And yet, pulling way more than his weight of threat. And I think Trace actually stands in the... no, he doesn't. I was going to say he stands in the Tranquil Air Totem group, but maybe he should stand in the Tranquil Air Totem group. Actually, I only have one Tranquil Air Totem group, because I really don't think Tranquil Air Totem works on this server. Oh, you drink Blue Moon too. I don't normally drink Blue Moon, alright? But I normally drink Michelob Ultra because I don't want to get super, super fat. Why did that guy just jump to the left? That was weird. Must be a ghost in here. Okay. Live Q&A. Wow. Well, there is a live Q&A going on right now. Anybody can ask anything they want. So, but I'm afraid this live chat is going to scroll right off the bottom. So, how do I make it smaller? How do I pop it out? I'd love to just pop it out. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, there's some phrasing there, but I'm going to say we survived it. That dog needs to go away. Oh, we got another dog right here. Let's do that one. I'm going to bring my tanks up, bring my rogues up, shoot the dog. I'm going to open with the Alt key down so I can micro all my tanks right in front of him. And then we're going to go all in. Try hard. Maximum effort. Okay, it wasn't maximum effort, but some more than average effort. And you know what? I'm gonna clean up my little area here. I'm really wondering what's gonna happen on Garr today, because I've only ever killed Garr once, and it went smoothly, but okay, let's go get this doggy. Went smoothly, but I mean, Garr is a challenging boss to kill solo. It was the last Molten Core boss I killed by myself, of the bosses I can kill. I haven't tried Major Domo yet, but all the I call them the floor bosses below Major Domo. All the floor bosses I can kill by myself. So do some more low-level coding for, yeah. I actually am gonna work on low-level. I'm gonna work on my low levels and the low level code some more. But listen, the low level code works. It certainly works enough to go from level 1 to 60 with. There's no doubt about it. It works. It works that well. There we go. So, all right. Let's crowd control that guy with F1. Back the hunches up. Bring the warriors forward. Bring the rogues forward. Shoot. And kill. And that was a very long shot. I'm going to open up with Alt. And now we're going to unload now. And we're going to hit the 3 keys. Since we have more than one target, that means the rogues will pop Blade Flurry. We're going to get Chain Lightning from the back row. That's about it. I mean, you should change targets, though, when you're doing that 3, so that the Warlocks will dot up other targets besides your primary target. And see, look at that Molten Destroyer. He didn't even have a single dot on him. And that's because I didn't change targets early. You should change targets early when you're using the 3 key, so you can spread the dots around. There's no reason not to do it. And, you know, that increases your DPS. Try hard! And this Lava Annihilator, we still got a lot of this Molten Destroyer to kill, so I'm not going to bring the Lava Annihilator out of CC yet. So we may get another CC round on the Annihilator, and yep, you know, I probably could have turned it off in that little gap. That's all right. The problem with Banish is you can't remove it, you can't break it. It's not really so much a problem. And why is Zumwalt just standing around? Zumwalt is frozen as hell. Let's wait till Zumwalt breaks loose. There he goes. The priests tend to get frozen with my code, because the priests are doing a lot of code in each of their button clicks. I forgot to take off the crowd control with the F7. So he got crowd control again. Locks DPSing to their full ability. Well, I would too. What do you think's wrong with the way the locks are DPSing right now at low levels? Will you make videos for pre-raid and Ubers? I have one video out for Dead Mines. I will make a video for Ubers. People ask about Ubers often, and on my server, Ubers is really, really hard. It's fucking hard. It's harder than most ZG bosses. It's harder than a ZG raid, really. And so I will actually do an Ubers video, because people request that a lot, and they want to know, how the hell do you do Ubers? And I want to know how the hell I do Ubers, because I don't even remember how I did it. It was so hard. So I will get that together. We have a lot of curses on people. So oh no, they're just on pets. I don't generally decurse pets. And you know what? I've been doing a really bad job about mining this dark iron. I got space in my bag, so I'm just gonna mine. Yeah, they dot for you just... Oh, you don't want dots. Yeah, so yeah, the Warlocks won't dot anymore. You still have old scripts. This is why you should update more often. The Warlocks don't dot anymore on anything with less than 20,000 health or 30,000 health. And they won't dot. They'll only Shadow Bolt. And like I said, I'm looking to get rid of... You can see the priest just kind of locking up on buffing. Each time you press the buff button on priests, they go through the raid, a 40-man raid 3 times, and check each person in the 40-man raid for any of 16 buffs on them. That sounds like Quentin Tarantino stuff behind me. No, that's Baby Driver. Baby Driver was just okay for me. It was good. It was fine. Kevin Spacey's in my doghouse, though. So these guys, Garr, the main heavy lifter in Garr is Cupcake, because Cupcake's going to stand right here and actually tank Garr. All of the Warlocks are going to, and actually I am going to record this. That's probably going to jinx me and make me wipe. All of the Warlocks are going to I have 5 Warlocks. That means we can crowd control 5 things. How many have I got out there? 4. All right. 5. And we're going to have off tanks tank 2 of the unmarked remaining. Right? And then we're going to have... Oh, geez. Who did I just assign? Yes, that's correct. Then we're going to have Cupcakes assigned to Garr. And that's it. And then I find the one guy... thank you. I need cheering, man. Garr's hard. I'm going to find the one guy who doesn't have a mark on him, and that's going to be my first kill target. All right? And so that's how it works. F2 is a shield thing. Oop. This initial pull is hard. I'm just gonna shoot at that guy, and then I selected my guy. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Alt 2. The first thing I gotta do is get Cupcakes over to Garr and have Garr pulled over here. Now notice all the Fire Sworns are banished, and I'm on my kill target. Now I'm going to back up toward the wall, hopefully, and not get hit. Okay, now I'm getting the next Fire Sworn, who is... I've got to hit the F6 key and take the tank command off him. Oh, geez, that's way too fast DPS. Way too fast DPS. Okay. Whew. That was close, man. Then the next Fire Sworn I want is the plus... I gotta take the tank off, otherwise the tank's gonna keep taunting him. Off tanks will always taunt their guy, and I'm holding the Alt key down for dear life. All tanks will always taunt their guy. Okay, we're gonna take the crowd control off of this condom guy, and there he is. And sometimes, you know, a Fire Sworn will get through to my healers before the Warlocks can rebanish. And it just happens that way, and you lose somebody, and that's sad, but we should be able to survive it. Well, maybe I'll pick them up. Okay, let's turn this one off. I just turn off the first one I select. Now we have time. We can pick up one of the healers. Oh, geez, see? It's very dangerous. I haven't programmed my stupid... combat res on druids yet, so it's very dangerous for me to try to combat res somebody, because I wind up not clicking keys, and oh man, 5 of 8. Fire Swarm's dead. We're waiting for this one to come out, and you know, a Fire Swarm comes out and they one-shot somebody. So notice hunters are back there against the wall doing their jobs, just chilling. I hit the 1 key to have the hunters resummon their pets. The 1 key also summons pets. Alright, 2 Fire Swarms left, and we have 3 people dead, including 3 main priest healers. Those are bad guys to have dead, but I have a lot of healing in my raid. The only question is, can Cupcake keep tanking Garr? It looks like he's doing a champion job. And let's kill this Fire Swarm without getting knocked out of the ballpark. Got knocked out of the ballpark. That sucks. I'm going to use Intercept to get back into the game here. And I just took the banish off that guy, and he's up. So this is my last Fire Swarm. If we can keep this going, if we can kill this guy without, ooh, that's rough right there. Komal taunted back, and he's not supposed to ever do that, by the way. And I'm going to really try to not get knocked out of the ballpark here. And now we're on Garr. And I'm going to walk over here so I can get the rogues to follow me on 1. And we're about to pop everything. Not 5, 4. We just popped all our burst. Yeah, rogues, yeah, would you guys mind participating a little bit? Thank you. And that's Garr. We can now not die. We just burn him down. I will maybe... Man, I've got to get that. I got to get that combat res going. Garr and his lieutenants are each carrying helmets. They're hiding our class helmets. Each one of them carries one of each different class. So you have to kill them and pull the helmets out of their dead bodies. But a lot of times in the fight, the helmets break. So we're hoping for 2 good helmets here, and maybe even complete a class quest. I think, is it true? Does Garr drop? Does Garr drop the Giant Stalker shoulders? But you know what else Garr drops? Thunder Fury. And if Thunder Fury drops tonight, oh my gosh, we'll be jumping up and down over here. So that's right. That's right. That's Garr. I would show you my muscle if that's right. That's right. That's Garr. I'm pressing keys on a keyboard. And that is Vanilla WoW mastered. What we get, man? What we get? Let me make sure it's not close to 1040. It's not. Oh. Night Slayer. I think I've got all my Night Slayer helmets already. Isn't that horrible? I'm now getting repeats. Night Slayer, Night Slayer, Night Slayer, Night Slayer. Wow. And Fire Rune Grimoire. That's a very nice healing damage offhand. I'll give that to... I don't know. I'm bummed. No Thunder Fury, no no good head. Like a good head would be phrasing. A good head would be Arcanist. The Arcanist one is actually really good for me. So Garr's on farm. Garr's on farm. Hey Eli. Garr's on farm. Garr is on farm. That's right, Gar's on farm. I wonder, should I... Yeah,
Take Night Slayer cover.
because everybody has it already, dude. Yep, positive.
Why isn't this guy wearing one?
He is.
This guy's not wearing Night Slayer. He messed up.
What's that? What's that, man? Alright, whatever. Looks exactly like Night Slayer, but then again, that could just be the icon.
It's just the icon.
Alright.
Blood red mask. All you have to do is look. You just have to look at his face.
Nope.
Look.
Nope.
Look.
I don't
You
see...
are the worst gear vendor in
Yes. I gave Night Slayer to the wrong guy, guys. So we're getting a Nexus Crystal out of it. Alright. Fireman Grimoire. I am the worst gear assigner in the entire planet. And I'm going to give this one to Avindra. I think I'm going to give this to Avindra for the more intellect. And the swagginess of it. Yes. Boom. That's right. It's more swaggy. Screw you, man. I want those Nexus crystals. I need those damn Nexus crystals. Let me DE that before anybody sees it in my bags. No. It's just we already had it. Don't worry about it. Only one Nexus crystal. What? What am I doing? Low level, nothing has. Yeah. So that's the thing I'm saying. I know at low level nothing has 20k. That's why I think you're not using my latest scripts. Otherwise, you would never see dots. You would just see shadow balls. Are you asking if I do one more boss? Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'll do another boss. I'll do Baron Geddon, which is right here. There's not much to Baron Geddon, but we might as well see if. I think Baron Geddon drops the giant stalker shoulders. I sure would like those giant stalker shoulders. This very nasty crowd, I simply have my my Warlock CC. And I'm going with Fire Gear, as you can see. And let's just go kill him. Bring the rogues up now that everything's safe. Although one of these guys, I forget which one, does a shitload of AoE fire damage. Now I'm going to hold the Alt key down. Holding the Alt key down does a great service to this type of pull. And the service it does is it makes the Warlocks ready to recast. They're not busy casting worthless. Oh geez, this guy's freaking. He was flaming our whole raid. Holding the Alt key down. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, but that elemental's running free. Did his assignee get killed? Maybe his assignee got killed. Nope. His assignee was just really slow. So I lost some people on this pull. I don't like losing people on this pull. It's not pro. It's not maximum effort. That guy's gonna be banished for a while, so I'm gonna loot some crap. Yeah. Always face these lava elementals away from the raid if you're smart, because they will smoke your raid with a AoE stun, a cone, frontal cone stun, really. And oh geez, still recording. I'm gonna have to trim that recording on Garr. That's for sure. Yeah, so I'll double check that for you on the lock stuff. Looking at lock single. Okay, Curse of Doom, else, If target in combat or I am focus. Soul. You know what? I really don't have that logic in here. I don't have that code in here anymore. Alright. I must have commented out. Oh yeah. I did comment it out. So I will put it back in. Sorry, Richard Tolbert. I will put it back in and make sure that your mages actually do only Shadow Bolt and not throw curses on crappy little lobies. The 8 key reses everybody, by the way, peoples. Okay, so often when you're multi-boxing, you have to do tricks. You have to do major tricks to do bosses. And the trick that we're doing here is we're actually positioning 2 tanks who will not participate in the fight. We're positioning 2 tanks in 2 different places to act as runaway targets. When someone gets the bomb on them, they will follow that tank and run away from the rest of the people, thus saving the raid. Oop, we're out of arcane powder. That sucks. I'll solve that. Little did we know Kevin Spacey was a bad guy in real life. That's why he plays such good bad guys. I wonder if I should kill the doggy and the boss. You know what? I'm going to play it safe, actually. I'm going to kill the doggy and the hard pull. I'm bringing the hard pull way back here. Bring the tanks up. I'll bring the rogues up too. Make sure, man, I can never remember which one does what, so just make sure he faces away from the raid. We're going to take Flame Guard out. Oh, look how quick they got. They got re-sheeped. That was awesome. Love that. Let's get the Flame Guard over here so that he's only shooting at me with my fire gear on. I've got max fire resist right here, so he doesn't do much damage to me at all. We're going to get this guy next. Keep that elemental fast, stupid. Oh my gosh. Woo. That elemental could have easily wiped my group right there. Has anybody seen Baron Geddon go by? Oh, there he is. I'm still a little worried I wasn't going to get a Baron. Okay, we're just gonna back everybody up. Got to be very careful to tank these guys way far away from Baron, because Baron has a huge aggro range. He's like level 90 or something. Alright, we only lost 2 guys. It was alright. I mean, I can do those without losing any guys. And I'll fight anybody who says I can't. I have videos up online that prove it. In fact, I can do those packs without CCing and still lose no guys. Check my video out to prove it, because that's maximum effort. Come on, sucker! I res Fury Swipes. Ooh, I want to get this dog before Baron comes. Nope. It's not going to happen. You got to be really careful with Baron. My poor 2 key is destroyed. I need one of those keyboards that just repeats the key automatically when I hit it. When I double click it, it just repeats the key automatically. I might get one of those, actually. Okay, let me go get this doggy. No? Not gonna happen? Fine. Yeah, so welcome everybody to my first ever YouTube stream. And why is Fury Swipe still dead? I do not know. I'm resin him. They crisscross again. I think we're just gonna pull Geddon next time he comes around. And I'll show you what I mean about my tricks that I use to kill bosses. I'm looking around. I'm like, you got the 40-box stare. Gotta look at everything. Is anybody in lava? No. Fury Swipes, get healed already. Damn it. Sheesh. The boys too busy buffing themselves up and crap. Alright, we're gonna pull Geddon. We're just gonna go pull Geddon. We did the dangerous stuff already. Alright, let me show you how I set up for Geddon. Everybody here is set up ready to... Oops, one guy just went the wrong way. Notice I have my fire gear on. Alright, everybody here is set up to strafe out of the way of Mana Ignite. Woo! Oh, Ignite Mana's coming. Oh, Ignite Mana misses us. Oh, Ignite Mana's over. Oh, we're back doing stuff. Now, Komal runs back here and becomes the guy that people in the back row will run off to when they have the bomb. The bomb. Now this guy, Fury Swipes, I don't want to get too close. Fury Swipes is going to go up here. He's going to be the guy the rogues go after when they have the bomb. And Cuppy Cakes is just going to stay back as emergency tank. And you know what? I'm just going to actually move Cuppy Cakes over here. He's going to stand back here as an emergency tank in case everything goes wrong. So there we go. We don't have full buffs. It doesn't matter. This is a really easy fight. I should be able to get her done. And the only thing I got to watch is the Mana Ignite timer, really. I can ignore everything else, but the Mana Ignite timer has to be watched, so I will be watching it. There he is. So I'm going to move him right over here. Mana Ignite in 19 seconds. And that's what I'm watching. And I'm going to leave all the rogues out right now. 6 seconds to Mana Ignite. 5, 4, 3. Let's move out. Boom, Mana Ignite over. Next bomb in 2 seconds. Who's going to be the bomb? Punching Bear runs back to Comal. Look at that. And luckily, Punching Bear is... Ooh, Punching Bear is not on my screen, unfortunately. Next Ignite Mana in 12. I should get out of this Inferno, but since I have so much fire resist, I don't have to. So we're going to dodge this next Ignite Mana. I would love for Punching Bear to come back up, but he's on another computer, and I really don't want to micro it that bad if I don't have to. But I microed it anyway. Shaman Uno has Living Bomb, and I don't have a Mana Ignite timer this time, so we're going to take a Mana Ignite almost certainly. Yep, we took a Mana Ignite. I'll run out of Inferno just to give my healers a moment. Oh, hello. Were you following me? Are you stalking me? You stalking me, Baron Geddon? Dude. Next Mana Ignite in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's move out. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, let's burst it. And this time I'm going to try and get out of the Inferno. You run away from Inferno with about half a second left. Like that. Brutalic is the bomb, so we're going to lose Brutalic for a moment. And we're also going to lose the Mana Ignite. Yep, we just got ignited, so you know what? I'm going to pull everybody up. We're going to have the rogues go nuts since Baron Geddon's at 7%. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Such a smooth Geddon. That was nice. And I didn't record it. Earth Fury Epaulets. You know what? I don't think I have Earth. I don't think those have ever dropped. Eli, I got Earth Fury Shoulders. Yeah, I don't think those have ever dropped. And Barry is going to get his Cenarian Shoulders. Earth Fury Shoulders just dropped, Eli. Those do not drop very often. Cenarian Shoulders go to Barry. Double check, triple check, check.
You know what I noticed hasn't dropped?
Giant Stalker Shoulders.
Lightbringer.
Lightbringer. What's Lightbringer?
Never seen the Lightbringer.
Yeah, I think they got that beat. They're not going to drop Paladin stuff on us. And now that I say that, the next 20 pieces are going to be Paladin stuff. Boom, yeah, exactly, boom. Earth Fury Gauntlets, though, that's... I think that completes a set.
Earth Fury Epaulets.
Epaulets, yeah, Epaulets. Shoulders, Earth Fury Shoulders. I think a set is complete. Uno's got 5 Thunders.
This guy's got Earth Fury.
This guy's got a ton of Earth Fury, right?
He's already got the shoulders.
Oh yeah, the shoulders have dropped before. How about that? Who else has the Earth Fury vestments? This guy. And he's got a terrible shoulder. All right. This is an upgrade. Upgrade. If any of you guys can tell me where that's from, I'll give you 1,000 gold. Upgrade. But you won't be able to. Alright, Shazra. I mean, there's no reason not to do more bosses, since, you know, it's going pretty epically. No wipes. So, 4 of 8 on a 3. Whoa! Who's attacking me? Holy crap! Did I say no wipes? Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is crazy. No, I'm not on the Fireworker. I need to be on the Ancient Corehound. Stupid. Stupido. Okay, who's back here? Komal's back there. Let's move as many people up into position as possible. Someone Uno, get up here, start shooting. I'm going to turn the crowd control on that guy off. I think we lost some of our crowd controllers. Whoa, hello. Let's kill this fire guy first. Did I just say we had no wipes? How silly of me. How silly of me to say we had no wipes. Because that's going to be a wipe. Oh my gosh, he got it. I owe you 1,000 gold, Tolbert. And I pay my debts. I'm like a Lannister. Lannisters pay their debts. So when you die in Molten Core, you have to res everybody, and luckily for my scripts they provide you a quick way of resing everybody without overlaps, and my scripts try to res healers first. And this guy's resing Adventure first. I don't know why I stepped out. I was just afraid he was going to raise Cuppy Cakes accidentally because I had him targeted. So there's Avindra. Now he's going to raise Bubbling. He tries to raise all the healers. And I'm just going to make Avindra drink while resing. We'll get like 5 healers together with full mana. And then, boom, we're going to go crazy on the resing. And you should usually be able to get 40 people up in a couple of minutes. It's not bad. But the key is to make this code work well, just don't spam the res button. Just hit it once when people are ready to res. And then that keeps everything organized, keeps people from trying to res the same guy twice, and it's the right way to do it. And once in a while they're resing, I will hit the water button, the drink button, F5, and make the guys who have just resed drink. And now we're up to 8, and it's kind of exponential. We get the first core up, and then it goes crazy from there. So now we got we've got some out of range going on right now. Yeah, you got to watch your resers to make sure they're not out of range of their targets. That's the most common problem, is a reservoir will get assigned to somebody who's out of range, and you won't realize it. So now we're at 19. Now we're at 22. And this guy's getting it out of range. So I'm going to move him back here and hit it again. Maybe he'll get his assignment. 24, 26, 29, 11 left. 30. 31. And what are we getting? We're getting out of mana or out of range? Probably out of mana. Just keep hitting it. 34. Yes, Joker Tank. Just send me an email. Remind me, hey, I won the Idiocracy question, and I'll send you 1,000 gold. The problem with not just Windows 10 but Windows 7, you shouldn't try to multi-box if you do not have focus follows mouse. Multi-boxing works fine on Windows 10. I have used my scripts on Windows 10. It works. But you do have to set up focus follows mouse, which means if you move your mouse into another window, that window needs to become the focus. Say you type something, it's in that window now. You don't click anything. You just move your mouse. Notice how that window became live. If I type /say something, I'm going to say something. Over here, I'm back over here. I didn't click. You can't set it up so that you have to click in a window to do anything in that window. And that's probably your problem when you're multi-boxing. If you're trying to mouse click or trying to do mouse over commands, that's probably what you're up against. So the first thing you want to sort out when you're multi-boxing is focus follows mouse. Period. End of story. That is a minimum. I don't even tell people how to do it. I simply tell them they have to do it. You got to go learn how to do it and make all of your computers focus follows mouse. It's just a better way to live anyway. Don't like to get into politics, but if you don't like focus follows mouse, man, you're not one of my fans. Oh, look, I'm mining. This is great TV. Oh, dude, I got 5 pulls out of that. Did you see that? Okay, 4. But still. I'm going to clean up some of these mobs around here just because... by the way, just because they have markers on them doesn't mean you guys are going to CC them. All their assignments reset after combat. So you can reuse the markers, which I'm about to do, but you do have to hit F1 to assign them again. And dude still has his... I'm going to move the hunters back a little bit. Let's kill the lava reaver first. You should keep the Alt key down until your second mob is CC'd. Otherwise, your warlocks who are supposed to CC that mob are going to waste a shadow bolt. Not waste a shadow bolt, but are going to launch a shadow bolt before they CC again. So I made that mistake once again, and that was almost disaster. Just waiting. whole idea that some master criminal never does a job with the same crew twice, that would vastly increase his chances of somebody being caught, blowing the whistle on him, and you know, hiring some loser. So I think that's a real problem with this movie. Thank you for the info. Yes, tank me very much. I am a tank after all. And I'm going to hit the burst button again. The burst button contains all of your trinkets, all of your DPS, increasers. The burst button is the 4 key turbo. That contains all of your DPS increasers. And yeah, you want to hit that. You want to hit that sometimes. That's a good key. It's a good key. I don't have everything in it though. Did you ever raid with your fans? I don't have any fans. I don't think I'm a guy who has fans. I do raid with people though. Yeah, I raid with people all the time. You can see some of my raids with people on my YouTube channel, but I don't have enough. I need to do more. Let's get this Firewalker unassigned. And I'm going to do more. By the way, this boss we're about to do, Shazra, this boss has been a problem for me. And just want to lower your expectations on this next boss, because I have a tendency to wipe on him. And it's a really easy boss, supposedly. I mean, there's not a whole lot of mechanisms to it. But hopefully I won't spend the day wiping it. Let's kill this lava dog coming down. Ancient Core Hound. I have no idea what the names of these guys are. Yeah, so that's the thing. I tried to and did that dog turn around? Ancient Core Hound turn around? Yeah. Nope, he didn't turn around. I should put my defense gear on. Why is my defense gear showing up? I don't know why my defense gear is showing up red. Oh, because I haven't saved since I did my new trinket. I got a new trinket. Look at this beautiful DPS. This is great DPS. For me, anyway. I mean, this is going to top out at 3,500 single target. 35, 36. For me, 3,800. I know my raids, you know, suck, but for me that's great DPS. 3,800 single target with no burst. So let's kill these guys now. I'm gonna put my fire gear back on because we're gonna kill these nasty fire guys. Boom. Boom. I've been actually doing this for a year now. I think I started just about a year ago. Oh my gosh. See, I did it wrong. I wasn't holding the Alt key down. I was letting my Warlocks DPS in when they should have been banishing. And that's bad. Now, if they've already started their Shadow Bolt, they'll finish it up. If they have a banish target, they will banish him, but it's too late. They've already started their Shadow Bolt, so not cool. The Lava Reaver is harmless, but the Flame Guard is facing the wrong direction. And now Lava Reavers. Whoa, hello. Do you guys want to see my interfaceless WoW? That's the way it's done, baby. That's the way it's done. So, Shazra. I know I've got another pack to pull, but I'm going to talk about Shazra a little bit. The problem with Shazra is he kicks my ass. He let me res. He portals into my raid and does his little arcane explosion, and even though I'm spread out, I get pwned. I don't want to get pwned. Ooh, this is a 4-pull. This is 4-pull with lava elementals. This is the hard one. It's the hardest pull in Molten Core. Hardest trash pull in Molten Core by far. It will wipe your raid in an instant. I have video. Yeah, it's probably because I only really started doing videos 3 months ago. That's true. I only really started streaming and doing videos in a very small way 3 months ago. Because I spent the late spring and entire summer, about 5 months, making no progress at all. None at all. For 5 months, I didn't kill anything fresh. I was stuck on five bosses in ZG that I could kill, and I couldn't kill any damn thing else. And it was really beginning to hurt my spirit. I was thinking that maybe I had maxed out. Bursting. Flame Guard next. Are you serious? I need some sort of add-on that tells me how much time is left on each banish. Oh, look at that. I held the Alt key down until both those guys were re-banished. That's perfect. That's perfect. That is perfect spaghetti right there that we just cooked up. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to do something really smart. We still got seconds on this elemental, right? So we're going to back everybody up. Oh my gosh. I hope we're not too close to those guys. Shoot, I didn't pull the thing off, and that elemental is going crazy. And oh, that's the one I pulled off of. Oh, I pulled them both off. Oh, I really screwed that up. Cost Avenger her life. Her life, I say. Okay, let's do that the right way. Just have everybody follow you, and then reset. Take the marker off him. So these lava elementals are not to be trifled with. They, if you let them hit their pyroclastic barrage on your raid, you will die in an instant. And I can prove it. I have videos to prove that. So oh, Shazra time. I think this will be the last boss of the night. Maybe. Although my son is off for the next 2 days, so we might pull a late nighter. I'm just buffing up now. We need arcane powder, obviously. Now, one of the things I wrote for my multi-boxing is called buy stacks. Basically, you have any vendor open that has reagents for your raid, for one of your raiders, have that vendor open in your raid window, and hit the one button, and they buy all their reagents in one click. All right, what's this guy saying? Look how far you've come in that time. Yeah, it all broke loose when I got a coach. I had a guy on this server named Kelsaran, and he became my coach. And once he started coaching me and telling me what I was doing wrong in so many situations, things completely broke loose for me. So, all right, I have to save this gear. I just want to save this one outfit, and it won't let me do it. I have to delete it and create a new outfit. There we go. So that's my defense. Now it's going to be under the fire. Oh no, it's over the fire. Looks like it's alphabetical. Alright, Shazra. Alright. Here's how we do Shazra. I have to use Fury Swipes as my guy. The F12 button in 5-minute multiboxing, if you set up your follow order right, makes you form a single file line. Oops. See that? It's an easy way to spread your raid out. And I actually put some thought into this single file line and put the healers in the middle, so the healers can reach the ends. And I actually make, to hurry things up, I make some of the guys in the back of the line, I make them run their section of the line a little bit forward. And it looks like the back of the line still hasn't moved. It's alright. And now, watch this magic. Everybody, right face. Now everybody's facing Shazra. Look at this. Look at this. Inspection. Look at that inspection. Now, here's the thing about Shazra. My tanks will often be in the line taunting when Shazra loses aggro, and I don't want that. I want them to be out of the line taunting. So I'm going to move them over here to the left. All my off tanks are going to move over to the left, and if they ever taunt, it'll be to taunt away from the line. Okay, look at this epicness. Now we're all going to take a few steps forward, like that, and we're ready to go with Shazra. Now who are these guys and what are they doing? Shaman Sace. Let's turn that sucker around. And we got some rogues back there. Rogues aren't actually going to be in this fight, so I can just leave them facing the other way. Gonna record this. Let's do this. Shield on. Pick him up. And make sure he's in Frostbolt range, but not in range close enough. Doesn't look like he's in Frostbolt range. Is he in Frostbolt range now? No. Is he in Frostbolt range now? No, but he is in frickin'. I do not know why my guys aren't shooting Frostbolts. There they come. Okay, he blinked. So he's in my raid, killing my dudes. I'm DPS out. I taunt him. I run away. I run the wrong way. I run toward my tanks. I try to keep anybody from getting beaten on again. And now I'm DPS in, and frostbolts are happening. Alright, we're going to burst. Burst, 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 burst. Lot of raid damage here. Lot of raid damage. We get this Geddon magic thing that is a debuff on everybody. And there he blinks. I charge. I pull him. We're DPS out. I run back toward the middle. He turns around. He ruins my day. He's killing everybody. I back up way too slowly because I can't strafe. And we lose 7 guys because of it. Are the frostbolts coming in? No. Just out of frostbolt range. There, we're in frostbolt range. That's a lot of dead people, man. Don't know if we're going to make this. Oh, he blinked to my tanks, which is the best case scenario. And why did Komal taunt? Komal didn't taunt, he just went back to Komal. He just did an instant reblink. I don't care if those guys die, so they're not going to save me. Oh, that's way too close. And I'm not feeling any healing here. Come on, dude. Turn around, bro. Turn around. Bro. Okay, we got 20 guys left. And Shazra's only 55%, so I believe this will be the end of my night. Shazra continues to be hard for me. But, I mean, you can look at my channel and see me actually getting it done. I'm going to have to go look and see how did I get it done? Right, and that is the end of my streaming experiment. Thanks everybody for tuning in, man. That's cool. Later.